Yo, Hot Boxinator, what's up, dude? Reaper. Chrome, what's up, dude? That's right, Chrome, we're back. We're back. I just needed to get some food. Talk to Magic for a second. Hey, Daniel Barry. Dude, what's up? And the sun just went down maybe an hour ago, and I sat down in this chair maybe 5 or 10 minutes ago. I'm already being swarmed by beetles. Frequency, what's up, dude? Goblin Gang. Been burning, what's up, dude? Like, I got this one that's just sitting right here. See this beetle? And I'm just kind of letting it sit there. I don't know. I figure if I take it off, it's just going to fly back, probably. So, who knows, dude? What's up, Chaz, dude? It's just the way it goes with these fucking beetles lately. Mating season or some shit. My shoulder hurts when I cough. Will someone hold my hand while I fart? I'm frightened. Stephen Andrew, like, that doesn't make any sense at all. You said your shoulder hurts when you cough, and then you jump right into the fart thing. Okay, was this all an excuse to have someone... What? Who cares if your shoulder hurts? Is the cough going to push the fart out? I don't understand. Tasha, what's up, dude? Isolated in the country, still better than jail. That is so true. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, motherfucking... Any problems that I have right now are, like, problems that I can deal with while I'm free. So there's really no problems. You know what I mean? Even all these bugs that are landed on me, I don't give a shit because it's still better than jail. You know what I mean? Frequency, what have I been up to? Beating cases. Enjoyed my freedom. You know, Frequency. You know I was facing a lot of time, and you know I'm sitting here fucking chilling with my Beatles. You know what I'm saying? You need to be understood. Well, I don't understand you, Steven, okay? You said your shoulder hurts and then you're talking about farting. Okay. I don't even know what you're afraid of. You're afraid of the oh my god, that is a huge spider that just crawled up my phone. Spider, you can't be on the phone, dude. Like, I need that. Okay, that is a bad place for your house right now. Spider, trust me. Here, go over here. Go over here. You're still on my phone. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. Alright, Spider, you can hang it. That's right. Crawl down the cord. Get off. You can't live on my phone. I don't want to accidentally kill you. Whoops. Did I accidentally kill you? No. I thought I accidentally killed this dude. Barely locked up with roaches. That's right, dude. My neighbors are cows and goats. Oh, cool. Still better than dealing with COs and Latin Kings. We don't have Latin Kings out here. We have Bloods. Alright, Spider. I'm unplugging this because you're not living on my phone. There. No, crawl away somewhere. Thank you. No. Don't reattach. There you go. Run away. And you, Beetle, you have to get off of my shit before I accidentally smash you. Okay, let go. There. You too. You go. Go away. Beetle, no. These things, they just They don't give a shit, dude. I need my hands. Hey, Magic. Oh, Magic, was he being serious? I'm sorry, Steven. I thought you were kidding. Magic, he was joking, dude. I gotta get this Beetle off me, dude. Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Need my hand, dude. I need my hand, dude, please. There. Ah, free at last. Yehuda, does Vegan Patriot use drugs? You know, is it me, Yehuda, or are we officially in Groundhog Day with this question? You've Groundhog Dayed me officially, dude. Yes. And why can't I ignore your question? Let's see if I can ignore you and not answer it. I already did. I mean, next time. Leave those little beetles alone. Magic! I am leaving them alone. I'm letting them fuck. Why would I hurt a fucking insect, Magic? You know me, dude. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, I don't even hurt fucking wasps or anything. We love them all, Magic, as long as they're not human, right? I just didn't want it on my hand. I want my hand back. I can't smoke. Holy shit, look at the size of that ant. Why are you crawling near my foot, gigantic ant? Dude, this ant is like that big, I swear. It's probably a queen or some shit. Anyways. She denies using drugs still? What do you mean she denies using drugs? She gets prescriptions. Everybody knows Vegan has an Adderall prescription. We all know that she was trading him Chicken Andy to sling the fat dick. Okay, it's not a secret. Like what? That's not drugs? We all have prescription drugs. It's drugs. It's drugs. Even fucking like antidepressants is drugs. You're taking something and you're changing yourself. Everybody takes drugs. Adderall is definitely a drug. Okay? She's delusional, you know, clearly. Yeah, Praxis, the OG Dawn of the Dead. Monroeville Mall, Pittsburgh. 15 minutes from my house where I grew up. Great film, dude. Dawn of the Dead is awesome. And I used to shop at that mall all the time. When I watched that movie, I can't help but think, like, if this went down and I had access to the Monroeville Mall, we could go Dawn of the Dead style, dude. I know that mall. I used to abuse Adderall. I think Vegan must be on something harder. Well, Steven, we've all seen her sucking on the meth pipe, so, like, I don't know. This is all old news. You know, you see somebody hitting a meth pipe, a picture of it, they do drugs. You know, there's no more argument for it anymore. Did you hear John, speaking of drugs, John the crackhead, did you hear when it was either him or Jen said the exact same thing Vegan said about she was like, crack keeps her awake. Remember Vegan said that stimulants make her a better driver because she's more alert? I think it was Jen that was like, yeah, I get more shit done and I'm more alert. And I was like, you sound like this girl I know, Vegan. She believes that drugs make her sharper. Druggies really believe this shit. Kind of crazy. I mean, I know drugs make you feel good, but let's be honest here. Like, they're to actually think they're helping you, I don't know. She got pregnant? I don't know. That was just a rumor, right? I saw her take that pregnancy test where she peed in that crack alley. And IBL filmed it. IBL pointed that camera right at her ass crack. It was great. Luckily, I got to see the blurred version. Oh, she got pregnant and eluded. It was a bug. You're talking about the movie The Fly. Oh, okay. You're having side conversation. My bad. My bad. That movie was creepy, dude. Like, that movie was boring as fuck, first of all. I was a little kid. That movie bored me. I remember being a kid and being like, will you turn into a fly already? Like, it's just such a slow... Like, you know what's going to happen. Fucking 10 minutes into the movie, you're like, okay, I know what's going to happen. This dude's going to turn into a fly. And then they wait until the final, like, 10 minutes of the movie for this idiot to be a fly, dude. And then he can't even beat up the girl at the end. She kills him. It's like, dude, you can't even beat up the girl. You're the big bad fly. Shawnee Boston, what's up, dude? Yeah, Jeff Goldblum was a pussy in that movie, dude. What's the scariest movie I've seen? Scariest movie? There's people in the country. Who is that? People. I think they're lost or something. You don't want to wander around the country, dude. You'll disappear. Hey, loud people. Come be on stream. Scariest movie. Well, I don't know. My favorite horror movie is always Sallow. 120 Days of Sodom, dude. Or 180 days. I forget how many days of Sodom there are. I think it's 120. A scary movie. I don't know. Scary movies have never been scary to me. They're always funny. I don't get scared by scary movies. I'm scared by mainstream movies because they're so terrible. Oh, scary movies. I haven't seen one yet. Like, no, they're not actually scary. They're fake. You know what I mean? I've never been able to be genuinely scared by a movie. I don't know. Pumpkinhead is scary. No, Pumpkinhead's ridiculous. I remember the first time I saw Pumpkinhead, I was like 7, 8 years old, and I was like, this movie's stupid. Even though it was kind of based on real witchcraft kind of scenarios, you know, still, I was like, oh, Pumpkinhead. Pet Cemetery's scary. See, I wasn't scared of that either. I was probably 10 when that came out, maybe 11, and it was 1992, right? I don't remember. Maybe it was 1990. Maybe I was like 8 or 9, but I don't remember. I remember wanting to kick the crap out of the fucking Cage or whatever his name. I remember everybody was scared of the little kid with the scalpel. I was like, field goal, kick his ass, and I was his age. I was like, kick his ass, dude. One of the scariest movies to me is Day of the Dead, because of like the idea of being trapped underground while zombies are everywhere. That to me is scary. Like, the movie itself isn't scary, but I don't know. I don't get scared by special effects and stuff. Chris Hansen, what's up, dude? Danger Ranger is a cop caller, rat and a snitch, animal abusing, woman abusing, junkie, deadbeat, no job having PDF file. I think you nailed That was like boom, 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 rapid fire, just nails on the head. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Cop caller, rat, snitch, animal abusing, woman abusing, junkie, deadbeat. You forgot alcoholic, though. You got PDF file, yes. I mean, junkie kind of, that's the same thing, right? Technically, you nailed it. Alcoholic. You forgot bundle of sticks. Oh no, you forgot closeted homosex. How dare you, Chris Hansen, forget his closeted homosexuality. Saint is a great streamer. Dangerous bottom of the barrel scum. Thank you. This big ass ant keeps crawling on my foot, dude. No matter how many times I tell it to fuck off, dude. Okay, maybe it's fucked off now. That's right, I am a great streamer. Thank you. I want to thank God. I want to thank my management company and magic. Bugs like me. It's because I'm sitting underneath a big spotlight. I can't take credit for it. I'm cheating. I have a big spotlight above my head. There you go, Chris Hansen. That's what I'm talking about. He amended it. Danger is a closeted homosexual, fat lard boy alcoholic. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's a fat alcoholic homosexual. Sorry, that was Danger the musical. Have you seen Chris Hansen? I won't have. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's probably wearing weirdo purple nurse pants. Who? Me? I don't wear nurse pants. They're called scrubs. Doctors wear them too. These are blue. You're laughing. Well, who else wears? I don't know what we're talking about. Don't have good memory, dude. Like I forget like what we're talking about. Just forget. I don't even remember. This is our second stream of the day. I've been rambling for hours. I don't even know who I am at this point. I can't believe I'm going to listen to the sound of my own voice for fucking more hours, dude. This is why, come on, Bugs, get out of here. This is why we need guest appearances, dude. So, we gotta try to get some shit done tomorrow, dude. Hey, Reaper! God bless you, Reaper. Thank you for being generous, dude. How long until you're not blue anymore, dude? Because, like, I like the blue and everything, but... Oh, no, that's right. We can't even make you red, so it doesn't matter anymore, dude. Next is orange and pink. I don't know about orange, Reaper. I don't know about orange, dude. All 99 is blue. Yeah, dude, just stick at 99, because, like, the orange might be fucked up. House of Tao, what's up, dude? That's right. House of Tao, I am back, dude. You know why? Fucking charges are dropped. Fucking this last week, we went from being depressed and borderline nervous breakdown to fucking chilling, happy. You know what I'm saying? All is right with the world right now, dude. I hope you're doing well, House of Tao, dude. We're just chilling, dude. You know, we're hanging out. We're sitting here in the country. It's all dark and shit. What's up, Mr. Lippy? How the fuck have you been, dude? Yeah, Mr. Lippy, dude. We got in a little bit of trouble. Okay, like we might have been arrested 3 times this year already, and luckily with Magic's help, doing magic, procuring me good lawyers. Actually, the best lawyers. Yeah, we're chilling now. Charges dropped. You know what I mean? You weren't so lucky, hence the vacation. Mr. Lippy, I did a month. Yeah, how long was your vacation, Mr. Lippy, dude? Wait, didn't you say that to me like over a year ago? Didn't you say that you were going away? Do I remember that correctly? Because sometimes it's not just. Sometimes people come in here and they say, "Saint, I'm going away. I'll see you in a while," and I can't always remember. Yeah, dude. Well, welcome back, Mr. Lippy, dude. You came to check us out, dude. I appreciate that, dude. Ah, Mogwai got hit by magic. Yeah, sorry, Mogwai, dude. Mogwai probably has another alt account, but I'm not going to undo that. Usually I undo magics when magic times out people. We're just going to let that one ride. You can come back tomorrow, Mogwai. I don't even know what you said. I'm sure it wasn't that bad. Magic's sensitive, but screw you all the same. 10 months, Mr. Lippy? Aw, dude. Well, welcome back, dude. Hey, Shepard, what's up, dude? Unban Mogwai? He's not banned. Alright, let's see what he said. Oh, he's just saying DX. Oh, he's calling me poor. Alright, I'll unban him. Magic's gonna ban him again, though, so it's not even gonna matter. Look at that. Look at the bug that just flew. Don't sit under lights. You'll ban him again. I know you will, dude. It's alright. Magic, I had a whole book of papers and, like, they're gone. I don't know what in God's name I did with them, but, like, I need to get the spare papers off of you tomorrow, and then before you leave, I want you to remind me, dude. I want you to be like, Saint, did you order the rolling papers? Spun Bros, what's up, dude? She got him again, dude. Alright. Yeah, Mogwai, you might as well just stay timed out because she's just gonna keep getting you, dude. Magic hasn't changed at all. Rich go live and sit alone for a few hours? Okay. You talking to Rich Gotham? I've been sitting alone all day today, dude. Na na na. Na na na. I'm not alone now. I have bugs everywhere. It's terrific. And I'm down to, like, I have to, like, make rolling papers. Because I have a whole stack of rolling papers. I don't know what I did with them. They're gone. So now I have to waste my awesome cigarette tubes by cutting them in half. And they're these little tiny papers. I gotta be careful not to crush these beetles. See, I can't even like step anywhere. The beetles are all over the place. Steven, you're never alone? That's bullshit. What, you got friends in your head? Alright. Let's go get our wannabe rolling paper. Excitement. Excitement. Oh, excitement. Can't fucking see shit, dude. Dark. Oh, we still got this one. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. I don't have to use the shitty papers yet. Fucking feel like I have bugs everywhere, dude. I probably do. Got the Mapacho incoming. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up in another like 10-20 minutes and get more of that too. It's a never-ending cycle when you smoke, dude. Alright, charger. Yeah. The bugs are big chilling with me. Frequency, you should have seen yesterday, dude. They were all over me. These beetles, dude. There's a little less today because it's been raining since yesterday. There's a little less bug activity, but oh man. It's because of this bright ass light, man. Oh, Lord. Chadwick, what's up, dude? Do I receive anything free with my membership? Yes. You get a wonderful free green name. Like, you'll get your name, Chadwick, in green. And you'll also have a little star next to it. It's totally worth $5, dude. Oh, and the other thing you get is an old school Twitch sound. It's totally worth it, dude. See, you don't want to think about what do you get for your membership, Chadwick. You want to think, what does Saint get? Okay? See, that is the point. It's, you want to try to make me rich. You see, like, you ain't never going to be rich. Okay? But if you all take $1 and put it in a big pile and give it to me, I could be richer than any of us ever imagined. What's up, stupid head, dude? That was David Allen Greer, by the way. I didn't. You guys ever see Loomis Simmons? Hi, I'm Loomis Simmons. You're a certified member of Dipset? What's Dipset? Yeah, I'm clueless about most things in life, dude. Dipset. Oh, like Cameron. You talking about the rapper? Google us? Okay, give me 1 second. Let me. Dipset. Alright. Where the hell's my phone? Oh. Alright. Dipset. Oh, the Diplomats? Oh, Cameron Jim Jones. Okay. Oh, everybody from Harlem. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I know who all those people are. I didn't know you wrote what? You wrote the Dipset anthem? No shit, dude. I'm not going to question you, dude. That's pretty cool. So when you were saying you're Dipset, you weren't saying. I thought maybe you were saying it's like my favorite group or something. You're actually a part of it. That's fucking shout out to you, dude. Do you know that Nana Pips? Have you ever heard of Nana Pips? She fucking met Jim Jones, I think. Yeah, I think she met Jim Jones when she was live. He was chilling in his car. But I don't think Nana Pips knew who he was. I think Chat knew who he was. What's up, Shaden, dude? Hope I'm good. I'm doing good. Sumbaskia, dude. How are you? Sorry I called you, dude. Yeah, dude, Cameron. I remember Cameron when I was a teenager. He was big. He was really big. I think his first like big album came out when I was like a senior. No shit, dude. Songwriting is awesome, dude. What's up, Mr. Spez? Because, like, if you get the right kind of contract or right deal, like, music will keep paying and keep paying. Especially successful music, like, before this digital era. Like, all the rules have changed these days, but Magic, you're not putting up with shitheads tonight. Who else did you ban? I mean, timeout. She doesn't ban anyway. Okay, nobody. Saints on a plane, or Saints on a plane. Sorry, Snakes on a plane. You said Saints alive at night. Yes, I am. Snakes on a plane. How the fuck are you, dude? Yeah, we're trying to shift gears and go back to the night shift, dude. She said no one yet. Not yet. Magic, that sounds like a movie. I haven't banned anybody yet, Saint. Not yet. What's up, Caesar, dude? Squeech, how you doing, Squeech? Rest in peace, Nanobot. Oh, that sucks, dude. I actually would be upset if you were serious. If you, cause like, I wouldn't like, I wouldn't like do the whole sackcloth and ashes thing, but I'd be upset, dude. Nano's cool. When did I achieve that? A few months ago. Like either I think right before I got put in jail. I can't remember. Either right before or right after. Last known sighting of Nano, she was methed out and talking to weird people. When was this? Wait, I'm a subscriber to Nanobot. I haven't even seen her stream in a long time. Yeah, the last time I saw her stream, she was supposed to be going to the dollar store. How long after her last dollar store stream was this? You can't be methed out and talking to weird people where she lives, dude. She'll get human trafficked, especially with those goddamn huge tits. She could probably fetch a pretty penny in the white slavery market. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if like one of these human traffickers took Nanobot to Japan. You know what I'm saying? She'd make a killing, dude. Especially if she could pee on a Japanese businessman's face with those big jugs. You said, hey, what's up, Baron? Nano streamed yesterday. See, Nano's fine. Or did she stream yesterday? Was that when she was hanging out with these weird people? What would they do to her in Japan? They would worship her, dude. Okay? The Japanese... Haven't you seen how, like, every once in a while when Japan gets a freak Japanese girl who actually has huge tits, they worship them? Okay? The Japanese, it's like the poor women have to deal with little rice sticks all the time. The men have to deal with little tiny titties. Not that there's anything wrong with either. I don't think. I don't know. I don't care. But the Asians can't handle white girls with huge tits, dude. They go nuts, dude. See, Mistress says Nana would make bank in Japan. Yeah, dude. Yeah, she would. And you know where else Nana would make bank? Dubai. Like, as long as Nana could allow these Dubai dudes to take a crap on her face. Who's that? Oh, it's the name. Okay. As long as she would allow the Dubai guys to take a crap on her face from time to time, she could pull in the monies, dude. See, he says her last stream she was alone in her room. She wasn't with weirdos. Oh yeah, the VOD could have gotten deleted. Yeah, you're right. I don't think she normally deletes VODs though, does she? I don't think so. Nana's not usually a VOD deleter. It did seem like a different room. Nano's fine. Look. Nano goes on binges from time to time, alright? And in these binges, she may or may not do some freaky sex shit with strangers, okay? Does it... Yeah, it's not the safest thing to do in the world, especially since Nano's, like, mentally feeble. But she's been okay so far. Okay? She's been okay so far. She only caught syphilis once. Alright? It was only that one time from that black guy. From the... What was he, a blood or a crip or something? She fucked her roommate on stream a couple of days ago. Nanobot. Nanobot's losing her mind. She fucked her roommate or her boyfriend? Is her roommate her boyfriend or like... Is... What do you mean she had syphilis with a question mark? Didn't you see? Remember when Mike was still in charge of the homeless RV? It was back then. Top donator from the number of ads I watch. That's right. You know how CBD. You know how they say if I had a nickel for every time. Well, with YouTube ads, that's actually a literal thing. If I had a nickel for every, that's about what it. That's about what it adds up to. No, it's not even a nickel. It's less than a nickel. What am I talking about? I think it's like a tenth of a nickel. She was talking about gang stalking. Was stressing her out. I told her there's only social workers, not gang stalking. She told me to stop like I was crazy. Yeah, well, she's not going to believe you. Especially when she's all in her psychosis. Yeah, Mistress Fett, thank you. It's not she had syphilis with a question mark. Exactly. Wrong punctuation. It's she had syphilis, double, Mistress Fez, allow me, triple, exclamation point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But Nano was good. Nano got her goddamn antibiotics and shit. The Tuskegee experiment. Oh man, that shit was fucked up. Giving somebody syphilis on purpose. Yeah, Nanobot's fine. Look, Nano is... She's a sweet girl, okay? But you have to understand. Nano has an alter... not a dark side, but like an alter ego. Okay? Yeah, Nano's sweet and innocent and stuff. But don't get Nano twisted, dude. Okay? She may want to get down on some drugs or a big black wiener. Okay? You guys are just going to have to deal with this. Don't be like, oh, is Nanobot okay? Do you know what I'm saying? Don't let Nanobot fool you, dude. Okay? What's up, Ruthless, dude? Don't let Nanobot fool you, dude. She fooled me when I first met her. I was like, oh, Nano. Because she's got like a child's mind, right? See what Magic say? She isn't so sweet. That's my point, Magic. She is sweet, Nanobot. Magic, that's my point. That she... We're on the same page. She doesn't fool you. Well, that's what I'm saying, Magic. You still have Magic, but you still have to be nice to Nano, dude. Just because she's not as sweet as she can seem. Yeah. She's a low-key degen. I mean, sometimes CBD not so low-key, right? Magic sees right through it. Magic, she loves Jesus. That is not an act, though. Haven't you ever heard Nanobot sing her hymns? Okay? She sings with conviction. She loves the Lord. You thought she was going to school? She usually is always going to school and then something happens, you know. I'm pretty sure that's why her dad's mad at her, right? Because she won't finish. I don't know. She's Josh and Mr. Bass in one body. That's kind of funny. So what's been going on with Mr. Bass? Like, I heard he lost his party deal. Where is he streaming? Because Alex Novell is just on this motherfucker's ass, dude. Mr. Bass has nowhere to go. I figure he can't even come back to YouTube, right? Because of Alex. Alex, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I want to watch him. I actually would be glad if he was gone because, like, I don't understand how this guy got started. Anyway, Sonic gave birth to him. Like, so right then and there, that should have been every reason for nobody to ever watch him in the first place. He's not streaming right now? Yeah. Fuck him, dude. He really, for real, hasn't been streaming? Hey, that sucks, Mr. Bass. I'm still streaming. That's awesome, dude. He's just a Josh Block leech. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, dude. I mean, pretty much. Josh Block leech with a creepy ass fucking toothy grin. Serial killer fucking grin. Bass started because he had a flat in Manhattan. Yeah, that he used to hold over Sonic's head. Sonic, teach me to stream. Oh, Mr. Bass, I'm kind of having a stream myself right now. How about I teach you later? No, Sonic, teach me right now. What is that sound? What is that noise that I hear? What is that? When... Bling! Yeah, what is that, Sonic? Mr. Bass, shut up. That's my TTS. Okay, someone just sent me $2. Oh, really? So every time I heard that noise, one Sonic, that's been $2 for you. That's amazing. You teach me how to do it. Well, Mr. Bass, I'm kind of in the middle of my stream here. You know, how about we talk about it later? No, fuck that. I'll kick you out of my house. I have a boner on my yarmulke right now. Okay, I have a boner. My yarmulke has a boner. You said that every time that happens, fucking, that's cash. I gotta learn. What is this you're doing? This live stream? What is this? Mr. Bass, I don't have time to teach you. Did you guys remember this shit? This is why Mr. Bass, he already sucks, okay? But this dude knows nothing about streaming. He came into streaming because he heard one Sonic's TTS going off. And Sonic's TTS wasn't even rifling off. It just went off a couple times. And he's like, oh, you know, leave me alone, Mr. Bass. And fucking Mr. Hey, Reaper! That's right, Reaper. Hang on to the blue. Thank you, Reaper. God bless you, dude. Yeah, boner, dude. So his yarmulke got a boner, and that's why he wanted to be a streamer. Do you guys remember when Sonic was like, "Hey, Mr. Bass, let's call some streamers." Everybody they called, Mr. Bass didn't know who they were. Even Blade, he embarrassed himself. He's like, so who are you? Here you only use me, Blade. What do you wear, Knight? What do you cut people? Wait. How'd you get that name? And it was just like, oh shit, dude. So, yeah, this dude knows nothing about streaming, and he just wanted to be a streamer because he is a goddamn con man asshole. He thought he was awesome because he used to fucking hang out with Artie Lang backstage, even though everybody at the Stern Show was creeped out by him and thought he was a weirdo. Look at 3 enormous balloons with pieces of salami stuck on the ends. Who's that? Who's that? Are you talking about Blade Magic? I mean, I'm just wondering because that's what it sounds like to me. You're buying an acre in PA and parking an RV on it? That's cool. That's a good idea, dude. PA still got cheap land. I'm looking to buy a house in PA or Cumberland, Maryland's cool. PA or like I was thinking West Virginia, but not anymore, dude. Magic just told me that the taxes in West Virginia suck. And I was like, fuck that. I thought the taxes in Maryland weren't bad enough. But like there's actually places with worse taxes. Poor Nano because of her boobs. Don't say well, I mean, yeah, maybe poor Nano. Her back is gonna be bothering her a little bit. Why are we I mean like Nano's she'll be fine, dude. Note to self, look into being a what? A mid dude to see boobs. What I don't get it. I'm horrible at getting jokes. Salvage, what's up, dude? Canada, what? You guys have bad taxes up there? It's bad. It's bad here, man. I feel like they take. It's basically 50% nowadays. I don't know how people in higher tax brackets get taxed. Like, they must be paying 60% of their. It's amazing how we're here. We used to pay like 20, 30% when I was a kid. That's almost doubled just in my lifetime. Paychecks just fucking. You get a paycheck and you're like, wow, look at all the money that I earned before they started taking shit out. It's like, hey, it was a good paycheck. It was a good paycheck, but then I owed all of this fucking shit. And then like you pay for your like insurance and everything out comes out of your pay, and then they'll still give you a fucking copay after they take your insurance out of your paycheck. It's just the whole thing's a racket, dude. Taxes. Yeah, property taxes pay for the schools, right, Yehuda, and gasoline taxes pay for the roads, right. So it's fucked up that they steal like all kinds of monies from working people because we don't ever see any of that tax money. They take 40 to 50% of our fucking money. We never see it. It's not like it shows up. It's not like we see the production value. You know what I mean? That just goes into people's fucking pockets, dude. Or it gets given to the police to arrest us more for more shit that should be legal. You know? Sonic's been what? Pleasing multiple black men for big money. He's a power bottom. And Sonic is known as the mouth of the South. What, like Jimmy Hart? Dude, what if that's... Dude, Jimmy Hart was a very effeminate guy. What if that is why they called him the mouth of the South? What if there were... Because, like, WWF was totally a gay company. We all know that now. We didn't know it when we were kids. And thank God we didn't know about the Ring Boy incident back then. Scott Hall's brother, he's a Maryland sheriff, yeah. But what? Yeah, who said Detroit? You were talking about Sonic. So where the fuck is Sonic, dude? Like I asked someone earlier, like has Tone been streaming at all? And they were like, no, he hasn't streamed in a long time. When's the last time Sonic has done a stream? I'm just wondering. Jimmy was known for that because he was a manager. Sonic is known for that because he does sick stuff to black men. Well, I was just wondering, like, 'cause you never, maybe Jimmy Hart was the mouth of the South. We don't know. Does Chicken look like Anakin? He could have been the chosen one, be of the higher ground. Tried to hit on Saint and Blade. Well, I don't know if she tried to hit on me or not. I didn't pay attention, but Magic, she was with Blade for. She was basically with Blade during the streamer house, from the way I understood it. Sonic's been in the mold mansion, hiding in his room with his new lover. Oh god, this is interesting already. With his new lover, it's a gay chub with a super feminine voice and long hair. I think Sonic is in love. What's a chub? Like a chubby? Like a chubby person? So a super feminine chubby person with long hair, that's like Sonic. Like Sonic's in love with himself. That's interesting. So Sonic is getting really like maybe he's gonna come out of the closet soon. I'm in love. I'm not streaming. I can spend time with my new lover. Ooh. She tried to hold my hand. Yeah, when I was all high and I couldn't, and I was like nodding out. I had no idea what was going on. I was high as fuck the first 2 days of the streamer house. I don't know how none of you guys caught that shit. I was just nodded out the whole time. Allegedly nodded out. She tried to kiss me when I was passed out. That's like SA Magic. That's like SA, dude. You never told me that she tried to SA me, dude. That's serious, Magic. That's serious. The Tone IRL takeover is underway. I know, dude. Any day now. The countdown has begun. 3, 2, 1. Tone takeover. At least, hey, you gotta give Tone credit, dude. At least he had alliteration. Tone takeover, you know, the double T's. I was on fire in the mold mansion. Dude, Mistress Fez, I'll be on fire if I can. Anywhere I go, anytime I collab, it's better than when I just sit around. You know what I mean? It's always good, Mistress Fez. We just have to have more opportunities. You know what I mean? We just need something to do, dude. Did you say Sonic is getting passed around like a blunt? I don't know. I heard someone just said he's in love with a boyfriend. And he doesn't come out of his little cave in the basement of the mansion. Oh, shut up, Baron. I didn't do anything wrong. I was passed out on drugs. I don't even have any idea what Magic's talking about. She just says that these things happen, and like I believe her, but like, how am I supposed to know? I was unconscious. Sonic, he what? He loves BBC. Tone is just resting up a little bit for maximum IRL power. Yeah, well, Tone's stupid because like he has a license now. Like, but he doesn't drive anywhere. Dude, remember? Remember when Tone crashed his car, dude? I love that shit, dude. Tone swore to me on the phone, and he swore to me on stream that he was sober, and he swore to all you guys that he was sober. Dude, I watched that fucking clip. This motherfucker was basically sleep driving, dude. I saw him reach for the wheel to turn it, and he missed it. His hand just went like that. It went over the wheel. It was just like, I was like, oh fuck, dude. Cause like, let's be honest, it's not like Tone hadn't driven for a while. This dude's never driven. Like, remember what a good driver you were when you first got your license when you were 16? You sucked. Okay? When we first got our license when we were teenagers, we all drove too fast. Okay? We all sucked at driving. But like, Tone is like 16 in his mind at driving, but he's like 30. So that's like even scarier, dude. He was on cloud 9. I know, dude. He was so bummed when he crashed, dude. I think he loved having his car for that little bit. Dude, he like straight drove into the curb. He probably like did one of these. I don't think he got another car after that. Because, like, remember he said, like, the new car is on the way, like, nobody clown me. But then, like, he never streamed ever again, really. Well, he tried to stream a couple of times with me, and he was like, car's on the way. Why don't I drive places? I do. I'm going to be driving places in the morning, Chris. Fucking, I have so much shit to do tomorrow. Thanks for reminding me that I have to drive to, like, 4 or 5 places. I'm bringing my fucking speaker, dude. I'm listening to music. You know what I'm saying? Snakes on a plane. Come to Fiji. You're in Fiji, dude? I'm from this little island. 300 nautical miles southwest of Fiji. That's twins, Arnold Schwarzenegger, dude. Come to Fiji, dude. First of all, do I look like Jimmy Superfly Snuka? Okay. Number 2, I don't even know where Fiji is. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm good with geography, but like, okay, Fiji is, don't tell me. Fiji would be, Fiji's by the Virgin Islands. Where the fuck is Fiji, dude? Twins is a cinematic masterpiece. I know, dude. I love Twins, dude. That's the greatest movie. It's in the other ocean? Oh, is Fiji by like the Philippines? Like Indonesia? Oh, is it? It is by the Philippines. That was going to be my first guess too, man. I fucked up. Alright, let's go to Fiji, dude. But here's the thing. Since it's near the Philippines, dude, are you allowed to smoke weed in Fiji? Because I heard that, like, the Philippines are executing people for drug use. Okay? What are we going to do in Fiji, dude? Like, if I'm in Fiji, I want to smoke weed. Okay? I want to hang out with awesome animals. Could we play with animals in Fiji, dude? And and we should try to bring Jimmy Superfly Snuka back to life. Never fly elsewhere with drugs, find them there. Yeah. Okay, maybe I did fly with drugs on me once. Okay, or twice, or 3 times, or more than that. But like the one time that I almost got caught, that was the last time, dude. That was the last time. That was so nerve-wracking. I remember standing there and getting searched, and I was just like, well, today's the day we go to federal prison, dude, over weed. And just somehow they didn't find it, dude. I feel like God made them all stupid or something. Like, I used to read about that in the Greek myths, how the gods could, like, it's called a ruse. The gods could, like, put ruses on people, and it would make them stupid and confused and, like, not pay attention and not see things and stuff. And yeah, I swear to God that happened that day, dude. Like, what I allegedly used to do is I couldn't shove things up my butt. Like, I'm not gonna I can't, my butt does not take things, okay? So nothing's going up my butt. So, like, the best thing I could do was, like, I used to take a bunch of weed and smash all the air out of it, you know, grind it up into dust and then smash all the air out of it. And I'd get, like, an ounce or two into, like, a ball like that big. And then I would super glue that to my underwear, to, like, the seam, like, under my gooch, like the gooch seam. So I'd have this bag of weed glued, and it'd be balancing under my gooch and my underwear, behind my nuts. Yeah, and when he was doing the pat down, you know, they go between your legs. As soon as he went, I was like, he's gonna feel that. He didn't feel shit. And the other funny part was, when they were like, "You're free to go," I start walking away, and the glue starts, like, coming off. So, like, I can feel this thing. It's, like, leaning to the side, like, up against my one butt cheek. The only thing that's keeping this thing from falling down my pant leg onto the floor is, like, a 1/4 inch of my ass cheek. And they were like, okay, you can go. And I'm like, I can't go. And in my brain's like, get out of here, dude. And I'm like, I can't. I was like, what do I do? And then, like, I was like, we have to move. So, like, I start walking, and I start saying to myself, I'm like, please don't walk too awkward. But I couldn't walk too naturally because then it would fall. But I didn't want to walk like I was holding something in, like, from falling out of my fucking butt. Well, it wasn't falling out of my butt. It was going to fall out of my pants. But I was holding it up with my butt, dude. And I remember I saw the bathroom. And it was like the finish line. And I kept, like, getting closer to the bathroom. As soon as I got in the bathroom, I turned the corner. And I just fucking, that thing just fell out, dude. I just, like, stopped being tense. Oh, man. Yeah, that sucked, dude. That really sucked. That was the last time. That was the last time I ever did that. You got half Filipino blood, grandma's cookies. You're like Blue Diamond Phillips, dude. Everybody thinks Blue Diamond Phillips is Hispanic, but he's Filipinos, dude. Sonic took 3 men all at once last week. He's on butt rest. Is this true? You're just being funny, dude. Like, I know Sonic loves dudes and everything, but, like, he hasn't gone full blown, like, orgy with his bundle of sticksness. He's always played Indians. I know, it's so funny. Dude, his best role, Lou Diamond Phillips' best role was the first Power, dude. Who the fuck has seen the first Power? If you've seen the first Power, you're awesome. Don't believe that. It's not like it really... Like, imagine if it was true. If I could just bestow awesomeness on people like that. You've seen it, bro? I love that movie, dude. I gotta watch it again. I haven't seen that shit probably like over 20 years. No, I watched it on YouTube. Oh god, that's back when YouTube was awesome. Guys, remember when you could watch movies on YouTube like back in 2008, 2009, even 2000, even all the way up to 2013? You could like, they would just cut movies up into parts. Like as long as it wasn't a whole movie start to finish, copyright wouldn't care. Dude, I watched this movie Marlon Brando, The Brave, on YouTube back then. It was cut up into like I think six or seven parts. YouTube used to be so good, dude. The other thing that used to be good is like on YouTube is when you watched part 1 or part 2, the suggested video would be part 3. You know, YouTube the algorithm hasn't been able to do that in a long time. Or like if you were watching something, the suggested videos actually had something to do with what you were actually watching. Nowadays, doesn't matter. They don't care what you're watching. The suggested videos are all bullshit. I wish I would have started on YouTube back then. Back in in the good old days, dude. I still like it now. It's just way different. If you can go back in time, would you accept an invitation at Diddy party? Dude, you just said, Scuba Steve, what's up, dude? But you just said if I can go back in time. That's presupposing that I'm already in the future. I already know about Diddy. Okay, so hell no, I would never go. Are you saying if I could go back in time and like I wouldn't know about it? Like if I was alive back then, would I ever go to a Diddy party? No. No matter how you put it, I would never go to a Diddy party because when I was a teenager and Diddy was famous, I didn't understand why. I hated his music. I hated his record label. I didn't even like Notorious B.I.G. I didn't even like him. I hated everything about everything that came from that record label. And I couldn't understand how everybody listened to all of it. Like, and then later on, like, Mace came out and he's like, and they're all dancing in the videos. And I would be like, who is listening to this in real life? I never knew anybody who had a P. Diddy record. Like, seriously, like, guys, do you ever remember? This is the 90s when people had CDs. When you were over at somebody's house, did they ever have a P. Diddy record? Because, like, I think this was all fake. Who's buying all this Bad Boy records? If it was you, just admit it. Somebody was buying all this Bad Boy crap. But it wasn't me and my friends. Actually, that's not true, dude. My friends listened to Notorious Big, and Junior Mafia, and so like, yeah. People were buying it. He just goes by Diddy. Yeah, he was Puff Daddy, and then he was P. Diddy, and now he's Diddy. And don't all those names sound so gross? Like, remember back in the day, like, that's the other reason why I hated him. He's like, my name's Puff Daddy. And I'm like, oh, I was like, he must smoke a lot of weed. Because, like, The Chronic had just come out. And, like, weed smoking rappers were fucking cool and everything. So I was like, oh, Puff Daddy. But then, like, he was, like, didn't do any drugs. I was like, well, what is he puffing on? Well, now we know what he was puffing on. Peters. Because look what he shortened it to. P. Diddy. That sounds very phallic. And then you have just Diddy. That sounds creepy to me, dude. That just sounds like a creepy nickname, dude. Sonic was playing Diddy music. He was dancing to the song Diddy. Was he really? Maybe someone donated it. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate because that's really... Sonic is weird. Mace sucks. What's up, e-begging, dude? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I hated all that shit. Everything that came out of Bad Boy's record label was terrible, dude. I couldn't understand the phenomenon. Now we know why. Now we know why, dude. It was never about, because it's never about best man for the job. It's always about something that's going on behind the scenes with some weird shit. Scuba Steve, Sonic gives you pedo vibes. Well, I mean that's I mean yeah, he does look. He looks like a complete weirdo serial killer. You know, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not pedo vibes. I'm hoping that it's just like Jeffrey Dahmer serial killer vibes. But yeah, he's weird. Like I always say that, like I wouldn't be surprised one day if Sonic is parked outside of a school with a van. You know, Sonic's like parked outside of a school with his porno van. And he's like, it's not a porno van. Oh, it's regular. It's a van. And still, into that day, he still won't have a license. That's how he'll get caught. Just want to get a mansion one day. Live in my mansion with my boyfriend. Jesus, Beatles. I don't know how they crash into shit and don't. It doesn't seem to bother them. They crash into these metal things full speed and they just shake it right off, dude. Their body armor must be like, they must be like crash dummy proof. Either that or they are scrambling their brains, dude. What the hell is that? Oh, I don't know. Hey, Tim Murray, what's up, dude? Sonic is a bottom. Yeah, he's probably a rather pathetic bottom, too. Like, Sonic is like, yeah, just fuck me in the ass. I don't even want to reach around. You can't really give Sonic a reach around anyway, because he doesn't have a wiener. It's an innie. It's a lot of work to make it an Audi. The only person that could ever make it an Audi was Rachel. Rachel made it go out the furthest any woman ever has. Miss her. Oh yeah, Fat Sonic. Well, that's the thing. Sonic's getting so fat that it's definitely going to turn into an innie, dude. He keeps gaining weight. Because if you look at how Sonic's built, he's built like Mondo. Like all the fat, none of the fat will go to his tits. Like a little bit of the fat goes to his tits, but most of the fat will go to his legs. Like, you know how Mondo's like thin from the waist up and fat from the waist down? That'll happen to Sonic, dude. Because Sonic's he's very womanly, you know. Like my grandma was like that. My grandma, all her weight went to her legs, dude. Like each leg was like 150 pounds. And then her upper body was like a thin, skinny woman. But she was rocking like 300 pounds below the waist, dude. Saint speaking facts, because Sonic's getting fatter by the day. Yeah, dude. I mean, remember when I was making fun of him up in New York? I put the camera on his tits and I was like, look at his tits. And then remember Scuba Steve, I was like, Sonic, I was like, let me fluff your tits. And he goes, no, don't fluff. That's my favorite line from all of the shit that got clipped in New York, is when Sonic said to me, no, don't fluff. I said I was so drunk and I was laughing at him. I was like, Sonic, I was like, let's fluff your fucking titty nipples, dude. And he's like, don't fluff. Yeah, and like I think the line went over a lot of people's heads because we were carrying on in the scene, like when we were carrying on. But like I was like, I was like, let me fluff your name. Don't fluff. No, don't fluff. I don't know. I don't know if I didn't hear that in the moment or if I was just too drunk and like carrying on, because I swear to God, if I would have heard that live, I would have laughed. I would have broke character and laughed. Oh God. Honestly, you could have fluffed his tits. He wouldn't have done shit. I think that was the point I started making to him too. And I put the fucking camera right up on his titties, and I was like, "Look at his gynecomastia nipples." And then I was like, remember this? I was like, "Holy shit, Sonic! Is it cold in here?" Dude, he was high beaming, dude, and there was no reason for it because he'd been sleeping in his clothes. So like, dude wasn't cold. Like he was sleeping like a serial killer in his clothes. He had on jeans, a skull cap, he had on glasses. That's why I knew he was a serial killer. I was like, hey Sonic, dude. I was like, you don't even take off your fucking glasses to go to sleep, dude. Every glasses wearer takes off their glasses to go to sleep, dude. I was like, you sleep in your fucking glasses, dude. I was like, you're a serial killer, dude. And he sleeps in socks and shoes. Like, I started making fun of his shoes. I would have never even looked at his shoes, except he busted out of the room. He's like, Saint, I'm trying to fucking sleep. And I was like, look at you. I was like, you're fully dressed with shoes on. I was like, you're insane, and glasses. And fucking, that's when I was like, started looking at how he, because I was like, you have shoes on? And then I looked at his shoes. Dude, he had the most cooked, burnt, fucking toasted shoes I've ever seen. And I've seen people wear some crusty, beat up shoes, dude. I even wear crusty, beat up shoes. Because, like, you can't always wear nice shoes. Like, sometimes you rock your old shoes, but, like, these shoes look like they just were fucked up. And I started laughing at his fucking shoes, too. But see, like, Sonic makes fun of himself. It's not like I was making fun of him, dude. He makes fun of himself. Like, I didn't tell him to sleep in his clothes and shoes and glasses and then come out and show me that he sleeps like a maniac. Like, he should have taken off the hat and the glasses and the shoes before he came out and yelled at me. Like, Sonic's always clowning himself. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Sonic, when I make fun of Sonic, I'm only repeating Sonic lines that he's actually said. Because, like I said, he makes fun of himself. For example, like, when Sonic goes, or where's my revenues? Like, Sonic really said that one night. I'm negative $16. That's a real Sonic line. Rachel made me squirt, and I made her squirt. That actually was said. Like, Sonic, I mean, he makes fun of himself, dude. Let's call Sonic. I can't, dude. He has me blocked. Ever since the Mold Mansion, he blocked me, dude. He's fucking pussy, dude. Oh, look at me, I'm one Sonic, and I have a fucking block button on Instagram. It's like, yeah, good for you, dick. Oh, look at me, I'm one Sonic, and in between swiping through the gay porn, I can block other streamers that I shouldn't even be enemies with. Saint Bro, real talk, do you think Sonic fucked Bert, the black guy, outside of stream? Real talk, I don't know, dude. I mean, as far as I know about Sonic, he only makes out with dudes, fools around with dudes. I think he might have gone the farthest with Andy Dick. Like, I think Andy Dick and him played with each other's wieners a little bit, but I don't know if Sonic's like Sonic likes to make out with dudes. I know that, like we all know that, but like, do I think he had sex with him off stream? I mean, like maybe. I know that EBZ is like that, right? OG Geezer's like that. Like we do have streamers that are so closeted that, but it usually will leak out. You know what I mean? Like that's why like OG Geezer, he hasn't been able to keep it quiet, and EBZ hasn't been able to keep it quiet. Like EBZ's lovers have called him out like on stream, but like we haven't heard about like no lovers have called out Sonic except for that weird guy that came to Mr. Bass's, Sonic's half brother. I don't know if that was scripted or not, but the guy that said that they were stepbrothers but that they played with each other's wieners, like that's why like I don't think Sonic might. I think he goes that far, but like I don't know. I think Sonic is probably a dick tease when it comes to the dudes. You know, Sonic probably doesn't put out. I don't really. Sonic's not. I don't know that Sonic's a very. He probably just doesn't even have a lot of sexual energy. You know. Fucking. The audio of Danger and Tone. I know. Oh, Low Frequency was in here earlier. I could have had him fucking link it. I gotta get my fucking phone fixed so I can bring up all those fucking files, dude. Yeah, and Billabong, remember, Danger said that shit was real. So, and he wasn't joking. He said it actually a couple of times. I have the clips of that, too. Where Danger's like, he did say, fuck me, daddy. He did say that. Because, like I said, like, there's closeted gay streamers like Danger, EBZ. They do exist, dude. Not so much Sonic. As much as I love Chicken, like, he's slightly closeted. Like, you know, I say slightly closeted because I really believe Chicken does like women, but he fancies him a wiener from time to time, and there's nothing wrong with that, Chicken. And he stop being all Catholic. I mean, I don't fuck with wieners, but like, there's nothing wrong with other people doing it. Like, I don't know. Geezer says Chicken did stuff with Jay. Geezer has no right calling out another person for having gay secrets when Geezer's got gay secrets. Okay? Like, he's the last person that should be telling somebody's gay stuff because, like, Geezer's closeted as a motherfucker, dude. OGNL, get out of here, dude. How do you think his butthole fell apart, dude? Why do you think he literally wears mampons and it's not a meme? Like, how do you think you blow your own asshole out till your own butthole falls out of your own ass, dude? From gaping? Yeah, dude. He's too much gaping, dude. And it's so gross because, like, it's so gross to picture. Like, there's nothing feminine about Geezer, dude. He's this big 6'5", lumbering, hairy, dim-witted asshole. And, like, he's just, like, Geezer, you know, he's just fapping away on a fucking parking cone. You know, just, making whatever weird noises that fucking Sasquatch makes. Probably, like, I guarantee you Geezer jacks off onto his own face, too. Probably flips those big fucking 6'5" legs up into the air and starts jacking off upside down, dude. Geezer's a grizzly bear? Yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, definitely. Sonic, if Sonic wasn't so hairless, he would be an otter. You know, I heard, haven't they added more animals to the, what did I hear on a podcast, dude? No, what's the new animal, dude? There's a new animal, and I heard the name of it, and I was like, no shit, they got new animals now, dude. Thank you, Beetle, for flying into my head. Oh, he's back. Yeah, thank you for landing. Geezer's the type that catches errands. Dude, that's why he's got that big bushy beard of pubes. Oh, you think there's a new what? A new shark? What's that mean? That's why after he got twerked on by that ratchet skank outside the bar, then he ran away and started saying, I'm a homosexual as a joke, but he was projecting. Is that Geezer? Because that sounds familiar to me, dude. Oh, well, what about when he ran into that fucking gay dude at that diner and Geezer's like, do I look gay to you? And the gay guy goes, no. And Geezer's like, oh, okay, cool. And the gay guy goes, you look really fucking gay. And Geezer just is, he couldn't even get mad. Like his face just dropped. Because gay dudes they got the gaydar, dude. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Freebird, dude? Sonic is a big hoe. You say he's been bent over and like lets random guys do him in the butt. Dude, that would be crazy, dude. You're saying 100% he does this? You say Sonic is a big hoe? That would be hilarious, dude. That would make a lot of sense only because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, Sonic. I don't know, man. I have a theory about Sonic drugging Geezer, dude. I don't know. I have my own theory. Nobody's told me anything. Maybe I'm reading too much between the lines, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen things in their interactions. Geezer goes to the porno stores and lets random people pound his ass. What, like a glory hole? Dude, you like Geezer's butt, you wouldn't even know that you were fucking it, dude. Like, talk about hot dog down a hallway, dude. If Geezer, that would be the worst glory hole ever. It'd be like fucking the air. Like it'd be like just thrusting into the air. Like, throwing a coin down a well. Yeah, dude, hot dog down a hallway, coin down the, like, the only thing that you could hope for in Geezer's butt is that his Arabic bushy pubes would be so long and bushy that, like, they would extend outward towards your wiener, and like maybe it fills it in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like the illusion. Maybe he's got such, because he is a hairy Arabic. I feel like I just have bugs everywhere, dude. I'm going fucking nuts. I gotta stop streaming outside at night, dude. I swear to God, there's bugs all over me. I can feel them crawling on my scalp, dude. I'm sitting right under a goddamn spotlight, and I keep seeing these little tiny bugs. Eventually, they're landing on my head, dude. What the hell is that? Giant ass spider right by my foot. That's nice. Sonic is a hoe. He's taken 9 inches of it. If you live in New York City, you've seen it? That's a bold statement. Well, Freebird, wait a second. Does this go back to Mr. Based? Because, like, I always have this theory that Mr. Bass pimped him out. Because, like, I always said, like, how did Sonic survive in New York City? After me and Chicken kicked him off the RV because he was an idiot. Well, we were going to let him back on the RV, but he was like, no, I'm going to New York. I was like, how did he survive in New York City? Like, I know how much Sonic makes. I'm a streamer. Okay? Like, he tells you guys all this shit. I got thousands. It's like, yeah, okay. But, like, I always wondered, like, how he survived in New York. And then he finds Mr. Bass pops up out of nowhere. And, like, I knew who Mr. Bass was from being a fan of the Stern Show since I'm fucking, like, 10 years old. Like, I was a huge autistic fan. I know everything about the Stern Show. So, of course, I know Jason Itzler. Because I used to hear Artie and everybody make fun of him. They used to have no respect for that motherfucker. And, yeah, I knew what Mr. Bass was all about. So I see Sonic, like, surviving in New York City, hanging out with Bass, and maybe he was getting... Sonic loves it, the downtown area, alley. People have seen it there. There was an older guy with a dog that would get money from Sonic, and if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be staying in New York City. I knew it. Freebird. See, I told you. I knew that prostitution was his in. Maybe I didn't have the exact details correct, but I'm telling you, my instincts are correct, dude. Like, I used to tell Magic, it's weird that without a job he can survive in New York. Don't give me this, I'm a streamer shit. And then, like, he knows people in the sex trade, like I don't know. That's a guy with a dog in an alleyway. I gotta try to remember all this fucking shit. If I ever have to press Sonic again. He'll be like, fuck you, saying there's no guy in an alleyway. And he didn't have a dog. I didn't mention a dog. Shut up. Yeah, Bass is his pimp. Yeah, I mean, Mr. Bass is everybody's pimp. Because he's a pimp. So if you hang out with him, he's gonna pimp you somehow. You know? That's how he relates to people. Mr. Bass only hangs out with, like, a certain weak kind of person that he can take advantage of. You know, Sonic definitely fits the criteria of a weak person that can be taken advantage of. So, whoop. Let's just pause. Oh man, I gotta use this as a rolling paper. Look at this. This is one of my cigarette tubes. Because I ran out of rolling papers. Magic has them in her car. I don't feel like getting them. So I gotta use this tiny ass paper. It's gonna be interesting. Bass streams always devolve into pimping eventually. It's as natural as water flowing downstream. Yeah. I mean, the way he treated World of T-Shirts was just some of the most fucked up shit I've ever seen. I mean, World of T-shirts was literally crying for help on those streams. He was literally saying, "Why do they keep putting things in my drink?" Remember when he fell over in the street and Mr. Bass was like, "Oh, oh," but like he went, "Oh, oh," before Josh even fell. Like he was totally expecting him to fall because obviously he drugged him. And like sometimes Josh wouldn't fall, and Mr. Bass would be like, "Oh, oh," oh. Like it was just, I don't know. You watch the clips. It's very disturbing shit. Why are they putting things in my drink? It's like they, Josh? Who's they? You mean him? Why are they putting things in my drink? Mr. Bass looks like a creep. Hell yeah, dude. He fucking stick two of them together. That's a good idea. I think we'll be alright though. I got skills. Dude. What'd you say? Mr. Bass looks like a creep. Yeah, he does. That big toothy grin. That serial killer grin is so fake. And it never goes away. He never wipes it off. And he's so old, he's long in the tooth. Like, his teeth are, like, that long because his gums are gone because he's, like, 70 years old. He looks like Gargamel? Yeah, a little bit. Ronald McDonald, what's up, dude? How is the wife, dude? No wonder Sonic was getting lots of calls. He'd always take 10-minute breaks and would be holding his jaw after his breaks? Wait a second, Detroit. What are we talking about here? What do you mean no wonder Sonic was taking breaks and holding his jaw? What are we talking about? Because now, are you suggesting blowjobs? I just don't. These Beatles are crazy. I'm trying to follow the conversation, and I don't want to spill this weed. This is so dicey, dude. This paper is so thin. All right, that's enough. Let's not push it. Let's not push it, dude. What'd you say? Justice for Julia. I remember when Sonic got the banana thrown at him or whatever it was, and then he started shouting "Justice for Julia," but he waited till he was like 4 blocks away. He waited till he was 4 blocks away to start getting mad. Ugh. Fucking allergies, dude. Alright, I think this is gonna work. It's gonna be thin, but it's alright. We have it packed. Look at that. That's packed to the brim, so I think it's gonna work. We got skills, dudes. Okay, got it. And you don't need a rolling tray if you know how to roll. If you know how to roll, you won't spill anything. It's only novices that spill weed. There's not any glue on this paper either, so that should do it. Alright, we got it, dudes. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's put the lid on this. That's why whenever women go to Mr. Bass' house, we say don't drink it. Yeah, I would never drink anything handed to me from that weird-ass motherfucker. Or any of his friends. Like, I wouldn't drink anything Sonic hands to me. Or any of those people, dude. None of them. I don't trust any of them. There's no doubt that Jason was pimping the hell out of Sonic. Yeah, I think so, Justin. It doesn't take a genius. He'd have nowhere to stay. Then Jason finds him a place for cheap. Yeah, did you see how, like, this is what, that's, I know. Justin, this is what I was saying. Like, when I got home from the RV, okay, Magic's, like, keeping up with things, and she's like, so Sonic's in New York, and I was like, yeah, Sonic said he was going to New York after we kicked him off the RV. And she's like, yeah, he's being weird. He's, like, making out with dudes on stream and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, that's weird. And I just kept saying to her, I don't know how he's making it out there. He doesn't get enough donos to survive without a job in New York. And I used to make jokes on stream about him selling his ass. And, you know, the truth is in jest, dude. Like, the reason I came up with all those jokes was because that really in real life was my theory. I mean, let's be real, you guys. We all know how much things cost in this world. You know? You think Sonic was, I believe the whole prostitution theory because it was my theory to going back almost a year and a half now. Like that's always been my theory going back to fucking before the streamer house. I was talking shit on base, like saying shit like this. It's too bad those streams are private anymore, but I was always on to those two. I'm glad that other people believe or are saying that because it's the only thing that makes sense, dude. Sonic is not like, he tells you guys like that he makes $4,000 from streaming. He's like, remember on the documentary, I got $4,000. Sonic doesn't make shit from donations. We all watch Sonic's fucking streams, dude. Okay? Fucking, it's that money's. I think the money's not there, but if it's there, we know how he's actually getting it. Okay, the same thing that other streamers do when streaming isn't paying the bills. They go to OnlyFans. They do prostitution. Like it's not like it's that unheard of, right? John Hedgehog, what's up, dude? He said, I'm Saint Devil like money. Devils like money? What are you trying to say? When Sonic gets drunk, he slips up and starts talking about his sex life, and he said he took 3 guys at the same time. This is hilarious, dude. Okay, Detroit, you listen to me right now. You're gonna have to get on my Instagram, dude, and because I'm not gonna watch Sonic streams, okay? But he's ever drunk like that ever again, can you message me, dude, so I can laugh too? Like, are you kidding me? He gets drunk and admits this fucking shit? That's hilarious, dude. And Justin Michaels fucking seconds it, so it definitely happened. Justin knows about it. He said, ain't that the truth? A few days ago when he was streaming, he slipped up, said several times, and said he loves tall, light-skinned black guys. Okay. Okay. Well, like, then I told you so. Then we all told everybody so. Like, I don't know. Remember, my favorite Sonic line is when he was mad at Elisa. And he goes, hey, Elisa, I got more off Andy Dick in a weekend than you got off Andy Dick in your entire life. No wonder Andy Dick was in love with him. Sonic puts out, dude. I miss Sonic. I miss chicken. Where's chicken? Where's one Sonic? Where's chicken? I miss chicken. I miss Sonic. Billy John, where's the chicken? When's it coming over? He's not coming over, Andy. Oh, he said he's coming over. Him and Sonic. I miss him. Sorry. Probably the three guys were who? Andy, Dick, Jacob, and Chicken. I don't know. The three guys could be anybody, dude. Except for me. The three guys could be anybody. As long, just not me. Sonic will be like, "That fuck you, Saint. That's how I'm gonna get back at you. Tell everybody that we had sex." Did you ever do that, Sonic? Didn't you ever lie? Be like, "Fuck you. That's what I'm gonna say tomorrow. Telling the world." Oh, it's a good thing I'm not a tall, light-skinned black guy. I'd be so uncomfortable around Sonic from this point forward. Well, everybody's tall to Sonic. So basically, if you're a light-skinned black guy, you're in trouble. Because Sonic's short, so everybody's tall to him. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with gay sex membrane? Nothing. We're just making fun of Sonic because he won't, like, he's a deceitful person, and like there's no honesty in him. There's a lot of streamers that are in the closet, and it's just annoying because like nobody cares. So what's wrong with gay sex? Nothing. That's why ask these fuckers why they're the gay ones. Ask them what the problem is with it. They're the ones who hide. Obviously, they have more of a problem with it. They don't ever want to be themselves, you know? Sonic should hook up with Danger? Yeah. That's two horny ass bundles of sticks right there, dude. They'd get a lot of fucking done. Actually, I don't know. Sonic might not like Danger. Danger can't get a boner. He doesn't ever have sex. Unless it's just Maddie that he doesn't have sex with, and with dudes, maybe with dudes he has no problem, but he doesn't fuck Maddie ever. Yeah. If people didn't know, Jason was a pimp and was convicted of several sex things, and Sonic was in need of money, and the only people that are willing to pay are men to bang a femme. Well, you know what's funny about that, Justin, is that like based also didn't he go to jail for money laundering? And it's like, have you seen like his like obviously money laundering donations? You know, and like it's so ridiculous because it's like all streamers get the chance to launder money if they're any good. You know, some of us say yes, some of us say no, and you know, it is what it is. But it's pathetic watching people with totally fake fucking clout. Like, you know, Mr. Bass. It's his thing. Like, if you're gonna have fake views and fake donors and shit, fine. But like, how do you go to bed at night thinking you're the man? Like, fine, act like you're the man in front of your stream. Fine, you have them fooled. But like, how does Mr. Bass go to bed at night? Like, I'm a great, you know, he actually in real life thinks he's a great streamer. Like, before he goes to bed, he's like, "You did it again, Jason. Just so amazing." And it's like, none of it's real, dude. Mr. K, what's up, dude? The devil is the father of lies. Okay. Who's the devil? Crazy stuff said that he was growing his hair again to look like a woman. Poor Sonic, he really wants to be... Oh, he's growing it again? He never can make up his mind. He's always shaving it and shit. Lego, what'd you say? Don't talk about her like that? That's right. Don't you talk about her like that. That's so funny, dude. That should be the fucking comeback. Every time someone says anything about Sonic, someone should just be like, don't you talk about her that way. What's up, Riley? Oh, Big Bert's gonna have his way with Sonic. Apparently Sonic can't wait. You know what I mean? Sonic can't wait. Sonic's dream boat. Actually, I don't know. I heard he likes tall, light skinned guys. Bert's a little too dark skinned. You know? Bert's a little too dark skinned. But tall, right? They call him Big Bert, dude. Bert was looking at Sonic like a piece of meat. Tasty meat. Ah. Well, I mean, it's kind of gross. Like, I mean, not like the gay part, but like the being attracted to Sonic part. Like, I feel bad for anybody. Like, what happens to you when you have sex with Sonic? Like, I used to feel bad for the women, but like now that to know that like he's having like butt sex with dudes, like for real actually is, and it's not a joke anymore. I feel bad for the dudes too, man. Like it's Sonic. Like what is wrong with Bert? Maybe Bert just likes white boys. Maybe it's like that whole prison mentality thing where the big black guy just wants to have his way with the lily white boy, because like Sonic's not a good like. Dude, you know Sonic. You know Sonic goes. Ugh. You know he does that when he's getting. Dude, guys, tell me that he does not make that sound, dude. You know he does. Move, Bert. Ew, dude. Let's not talk about this anymore. I feel uncomfortable at this point. I'm really grossed out. I want to go get another ciggy. No, we'll wait on the ciggy. I'm gonna need to smoke more weed. More of my prescription weed to like. I wish I could play music, dude. YouTube is so strict on the music now, dude. It's so fucking annoying. I seriously like the AI is so good now. Like you can't even play a song for 5 seconds. The AI instantly knows it. Ugh. There's been multiple guys seen leaving Sonic's room. What, like guys we know, or like random guys? Like guys that Sonic meets on his nights out? Look, I believe it. I've never doubted that Sonic's gay. Like, you know, I got nose hair. Maybe that's why my nose is itchy. But, like, I don't know. Don't worry, we're storing all this information up here. If we ever have to, if Sonic ever presses us ever again, if he wants to be nice to me, I won't bring this shit up. But if he's ever a dickhead to me again, I'll be like, Sonic, people are saying things. Would you care to reply about these gangbang accusations and all these accusations about your butthole getting stabbed with wieners of all sorts, dude? What's up, Big Sky? Oh, he did? That's too bad. That dude's a weirdo and a loser, so what can we say, dude? You know? Membrane, what's up, dude? Sonic's too shy at the gay clubs. Probably. I saw Sonic get very resentful and angry at a gay club once that he went to. I was there too, but I never went in. I was talking to Magic on the phone. I was kind of weirded out that Chicken brought me to a gay club and wouldn't tell me where we were going. The whole time we were going there, I was like, "Where are we going?" He's like, "Oh, you'll see." I'll never let anybody say "you'll see" to me ever again. Because "you'll see" means I'm taking you to a gay club. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just that the fuck do I want to go to a gay club for? I'm not Strokeoff. I'm not Chicken Andy. I'm not Sonic. You know, I'm not talking shit on them or the gay clubs. I'm just saying I don't give a shit about being at one. Unless there's a gay dude there or a gay woman there who's some kind of drug dealer for the drugs that I like, then I will make a purchase and go sit in my car or something and wait for my friends to come back out. You found the audio? What's the name of it? What's the name of the song? Do you have it on YouTube so I can type it in? I forget what it's called. It's called something Daddy. I can't remember. You can send the link to me. There's no way I can check it. Yeah, isn't it called Fuck Me Daddy, dude? Isn't that the name of it? Baron, you were watching that live when that happened? That's right. Sorry, Daddy. That's the name of it. Okay, thank you. Well, all right, I got it. So the lore, thank you, Bill Bong, dude. Shout out to you. The lore behind this clip is that according to Danger, they were screwing, and Tone didn't tell Danger that the stream was on, and when they were doing it, I think Danger even asked him, and Tone said, "No, it's off, Daddy." This is so creepy.
Fuck you, Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy. Oh my God, dude, you're so pissed.
It's creeping me out, dude. Stop, dude.
It's live, dude. Leave it! Damn! Hold on, don't want you on camera. I'm sorry, Daddy.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Tone. Where the fuck is Tone? And where the fuck is Tone anymore, dude? Like, he doesn't even stream anymore, dude. I don't know what he does. I guess he just gets up in the morning, gets some methadone, and then who knows what he does the rest of the day. He certainly doesn't stream anymore, dude. You know? I don't know. I heard he's just like playing with fucking models. Like he's building like miniature houses or like floor plans or some shit. I don't know. Alright, let's go get another smoke. Rumor is that he goes to that methadone cult clinic. Well, aren't all of them kind of like that? That's why, like, as soon as you get addicted to methadone, like, you never get to leave that clinic. You never even get to, like, go on vacation anywhere. They're like, we don't give you take-homes. Sad. I wish Tone would start streaming again. Probably, I don't know, like deep down I feel like he's quit, dude. I tried calling him yesterday or the day before. I didn't get an answer. He texted me like a month ago. But like, it's the fucking summer, dude. Like, Tone should be willing to stream. Like, he's got a license, dude. He should already be like, I don't know. Me and him should fucking hit the road, but like, he's a fucking idiot, dude. He'll never fucking leave North Carolina, dude. Okay. Okay. So dark and quiet out here, man. It's real peaceful out this way. Do you think Tone would be better off with street drugs? I don't think so, because then he has to afford the street drugs. As long as they're free from the clinic, like his insurance probably pays for it or something. What's up, Space Case? Nice to see you. Because when he's on street drugs, he's got to chase him every day, and he gets sick. Like, he's not getting dope sick on the methadone. You know, But he's got to be addicted to methadone. That's the problem. As soon as I fucking replace the screen on my other phone, I'll be able to start doing shit like call-in tone. Like right now, I would call him, but I can't. But he has to go to that place and can't stream. The reason he can't stream has nothing to do with going to that place. Traveling, yeah. Like, he could be streaming every day going to the methadone clinic. I don't know. I just think he quit. I don't think he likes... Obviously, I don't think he, probably doesn't like streaming anymore. I just sneezed. Maybe he's sick of it. Oh, fuck. He'd be better with duster and weed. Yeah, and the longer he stays on methadone, the harder it's going to be to get off of it. So he's like, it's fucked up, but like he could be like solidifying his whole adult fate, like the fate of his adult years. How's it going, Space Case? It's going. I hope you're doing well. It's going, dude. Nothing to complain about. Even all these bugs that keep flying around me and making me itch. It's fine. It's like every night I get visited by different bugs. Last couple of nights it was beetles. There's really no beetles tonight, just a couple. Tonight it's these little wispy bugs that when they land on me it itches so bad. Like when they crawl, it itches, dude. New Walking Dead series. I've never watched any Walking Dead. Probably one of the few people. Actually, that's not true. I watched like 10 or 20 minutes of The Walking Dead like 6 years ago when I was in jail. I don't really remember too much. I just remember they were, I don't know, zombies were trying to break in somewhere. I can't remember. I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't in a great mood. What the hell is this big ass ant doing? That's gotta be a queen. Anyway. They still make TV shows? Yeah, I don't watch any. I wanted to watch I wanted to watch the first few episodes of the new American Idol though, because Magic loves to watch the bad singers, and I love laughing at them with her. Like I don't like it's just something fun to do with her. And I missed it. Like as soon as I got out of jail, American Idol started. I've been forgetting to watch it. What are these things that are just falling like that? Oh my god, it's the bugs when they hit the lamp, the light's cooking them and they're just falling like snowflakes. Okay, well, that's too bad. I wonder why I keep feeling touching me, dude. The actual show's not as good as The Bad Singers. I've never watched the actual show. I could give two shits about it. The Bad Singers are awesome. And it's not just The Bad Singers, it's Simon Cowell talking shit on The Bad Singers. Like, that shit is so funny, dude. That's the best part of the entire show. The delusional singers that won't take no for an answer and Simon Cowell talking shit. It's awesome. The Gong Show. I used to watch reruns of The Gong Show when Game Show Network first came out. God, that was so long ago. I think 2000 and... God, I can't remember. Like in 2001, I had the Game Show Network. Oh, God. These bugs, dude. This is nuts, dude. I feel bad. We're like eradicating like a whole... Just by having this light on, we're just ending all these bugs' lives, dude. Your chicken and potatoes are almost cooked. Don't be jealous. I'm not jealous of that. Hey, look at Stephen Andrew. Chicken and fucking taters. Dude, what do you mean don't be jealous? Like nobody's had chicken and potatoes anymore. If you want me to be jealous, you better come better than chicken and potatoes. Bon appetit. All the same. Enjoy. Don't choke. I had macaroni and cheese, dude. I should have had real food today. Well. Oingo Boingo was on the Gong Show. They better have not gonged. Because Oingo Boingo is the shit. Why doesn't Mike Strokeoff wipe his bum? What? What do you mean, why doesn't he wipe his bum? I don't know. I just assumed everybody wipes their bum. Except Danger. He can't afford toilet paper. But, is that a for real thing? Mike doesn't wipe his ass? How do you know? I'm not saying I don't believe you, but... Why doesn't he? I don't know. I don't know. He just took a big poop on his stream and showed you. Ew. How come Strogoff gets to poop on stream? I don't get to poop on stream anymore. I used to poop on stream all the time. He showed you the poo. That's gross. What do you mean he's on stream? I don't see any... Huh. I don't know. I thought I was subscribed to Stroke Off. I don't see any streams. Maybe I'm not subscribed to Stroke Off anymore. I'm pretty sure I am. I've been subscribed to him for years. What's up, 42? Planet Fitness Poops? Was that where he's at? Sounds good. Oh, he's at the riverbed? Oh. I can't figure out why I don't have his channel on my shit. I can't take all these fucking bugs, dude. Where I have to go in. No, joint, don't do that. Don't come apart. Fuck, we might as well just finish it then. See, we gotta get regular good rolling papers, dude. Yeah, and if any of you motherfuckers talk to fucking Grad, tell this motherfucker to answer my emails, dude. What the fuck happened to this dude? Like, I understand he doesn't want to stream anymore. I understand all that shit. But don't just disappear, dude. I seriously can't get a hold of him, and like, I want to tell him the good news. 42. I want to tell him the good news, dude. Like, because the last time I talked to Grad, I was arrested. Like, the actual last time I talked to him, I think, was right after I got arrested. Like, the next day. Arrested for the first time this year. Not the second or third. The first time. And he was like, yeah, I'm done. Fucking not streaming anymore. Keep in touch with me through email and shit. And I was like, alright, dude. And he was like, what's gonna happen with you? And I was like, Grad, we're gonna be just fine, dude. You know, and I think he believed me. He was one of the only people that believed me, I think. I think everybody else was like, you're going away for a long time, stupid. And I don't get to tell him, like, the good shit. Hopefully he's heard through the grapevine that all is well. But I still would like to tell the little motherfucker myself. Like, I heard that, like, he was leaving England, like, altogether. I heard that, like, he was gonna go back to Poland and, like, maybe go back to college, or at least go back to church. Like, I don't know, apparently he wants to get deeper into church, which is fine, you know, I guess. I just hope he's alright. So, obviously nobody in here has talked to him. Because nobody's saying anything. So he probably, like, legitimately disappeared. He told me he was going to disappear. He hasn't talked to nobody. I mean, I also heard that, like, well, I don't know. I shouldn't say. I heard one. I shouldn't say it, but what it was, I won't say what it was. But I heard one of his viewers did something really fucked up to him, and that kind of sent him over the edge. I think he was already like done with it, and I think the whole Stonic 10 thing didn't help either. What's ever happened to Stonic? Like, I remember, like, he was talking to Keemstar, and, like, I don't know, does he still associate with Keemstar? I don't know. But I know that, like, it was kind of messed up because, like, him and Grad did the show together, right? And the way I remember it, it was Stonic that wanted to do a show with Grad, not the other way around. But ever since the beginning, the show was always on Stonic's channel, and I was like, Grad, I'm like, it's your show, like, shouldn't really be on his channel, but whatever. Grad didn't really care. But then, like, when Keemstar offered Stonic the chance to work with Lolcow or whatever the fuck, I think Stonic kind of left Grad behind and, like, wasn't upfront with Keemstar and said, well, look, like, well, maybe he was upfront with Keemstar, and maybe he did say, look, Grad's part of the deal. Maybe Keemstar was like, well, I'm not offering anything to Grad. It doesn't matter, like, whose fault it is. It just, I don't think that helped either, that Stonic got all the attention from Keemstar, So, I don't know. Maybe we'll have an update on Grad one of these days. I miss the fucking Grad clips, dude. Like, he made me look fucking funny, dude. Like, way funnier than I am. Oh my god, what's up, dude? Rest in peace to Grad. Yeah, I mean, shit. Yep. Stunned she got canned not even 1 week after he got hired. Oh, no shit. Oh, no shit. What did he get canned? Look, okay. I don't know anything about this. That's so funny because, well, wait. I'd love to know why if I could first. What's up, Bog, dude? England has gone full-blown police state espionage. Wouldn't be surprised if his whole unit bounced. Yeah, Grad said that he wanted to go back to Poland or something. He got canned for being too boring. Don't say that! Shut up, dude. He got fucking... Oh, that's fucked up. So, like, he totally fucking, like, shat all over Grad and, like, left Grad behind so that he could get this opportunity with Keemstar, and then, like, see, Keemstar's an idiot, dude. Grad was the fucking person that had all the energy and charisma, dude. And he was really good at interviewing. Stonic was not. I'll never forget the first time I ever tuned into a Stonic 10 stream. Like, Stonic's a good person, but, like, kind of, but, like, really bad interviewer. Like, I remember the first time I tuned into him, me and Magic were watching his Beck, oh my god, yeah, exactly. You said exactly. That's right where I'm going with this. We were listening to the Beck documentary or the Beck interview or whatever it was that Stonic 10 did. And this dude said exactly every 2 seconds. Like, me and Magic started dying laughing, dude. Exactly. And then it just became a thing where, like, I'm pretty sure, like, we started typing it in the chat too. Like, exactly. And then everyone else started typing it. I'm pretty sure he never said that word again. Maybe he did. But, like, He got fired after a week, dude. Oh, man. Exactly. Dude, does Stonic 10 still stream? Does he still do his little streams from time to time? Or is he quit too? Like, when he got fired from Locale, did that like crush him? Like, I haven't heard anything from him or, like, I know what happened to Grad, but he got too big for his britches? I could see that happening too. Hang on a second, oh my god. That's interesting because I could see that happening too. Because I was watching the stream live the day that Keemstar offered him to work for him, and the way Stonic 10 was carrying himself after Keemstar hung up and for the duration of the stream, you'd have thought that like he was like not only hired but beloved in the Locale podcast, already famous, like it's already happened for him, like. And like I didn't really think too much of it. I also gave him the benefit of the doubt because he's a young kid. He's like what, 19. But I was just saying to Magic, I was like, he needs to have more worldliness, like more sense in his head, like that this could go bad at any second. Like, and I even said to Magic, I hope he doesn't turn his back on Grad over this because so it's so funny that you said that. So he got too big for his britches because he thought he made it. I got a sense of that even from the second Keemstar hung up the phone. I got a sense of that from him, that he was too inflated up here already from the jump. You know, too bad. Maybe he'll learn from it because like he was young. Not sure you've seen him upload in a fat minute? No shit. No shit. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's not so easy to do this fucking shit. And to keep doing it. It's certainly not easy to keep doing it. Jeffree Star is Sonic's idol. Huh. What's up, Bob? What did who do for work? I forgot who we were talking about. Who? Stonic 10? What did he do for work? I don't think he did anything for work. I think he used to pump gas. And then I think he quit pumping gas to be a YouTuber. I could be wrong. That's what I heard. What's up, PB, dude? Saint, you're my friend simulator. I leave your stream on all day long and go about my business. Thank you, PB. Well, that's not a friend simulator, dude. I'm like background noise, dude. You know, hopefully you're just like, I don't know what Saint's gonna say next, dude. Maybe it'll be awesome. Let's just leave him on. Okay, shout out to you, dude. Even back in the day when I streamed on Twitch and on Whatnot, of all things, I used to practice on Whatnot. People used to be like, Saint, I just leave your stream on and listen. And I'd be like, awesome, dude. That's where I cut my teeth before Twitch, was Whatnot. I used to stream on there because I didn't care if I failed. Like, it's not a streaming platform. Like, I used to pretend to sell shit, and I would just talk and see how many attention I could keep. I actually got more viewers on Whatnot than I did on Twitch. My head? What happened? Yeah, I got hit with a brick, dude. My neighbor hit me in the head with a brick. What's up, nobody? And Twitch is my Hamburg days. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're good. Miss Holly. Hola, hola. Hola. Sorry, I don't know why I had to go up octaves. There was no reason for that. I'm sorry. Hello. Good evening, Miss Holly. Good to see you. Yeah, Brick. Yeah. Some people don't like being called N-word. I have body cam footage. Wait, do I have the body cam footage of that? No, I don't. I should try to get it. I have the body cam footage of one of my arrests. I gotta try to get the body cam footage of the other two. We could watch it. No, we couldn't watch it. There's too many bad words, dude. There's no way that we could play that on YouTube. My concussed. This was like, I got hit in the head bog um February 3rd. That's how long ago it was. It's still healing. Uh, yeah, it's fine now. It's a couple months ago. Aaron, what's up, dude? Too old for what? As long as I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay now. Was it on stream? My stitches were on stream. Beatles. My stitches were on stream. I have home surveillance footage of my aunt being arrested after she called the cops on herself. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not funny, but you typed the laughing emoji first. Okay, Miss Holly, can we have details, please? Because your aunt called the cops on herself. I've only seen that on like the show Cops, or I saw this one dude that called the cops because he got ripped off on a drug deal. Why did she call the cops on herself? I shouldn't laugh before I know. Was she having a crazy episode or something? What happened to Grad? Billabong, we just went over this, dude. Are you behind, or are you just busting my balls? Because we really just talked about Grad for 10 minutes. We just stopped. She was tweeting and thought the helicopters were after her. Okay. I just fucking had crackheads in the house I'm renting. They behaved very similar to that. Was she on crack, or is she just mentally ill? Because I saw some crackheads. The crackheads from the streams last week. You missed it, Billabong? No shit. So that was just a coincidence that you asked about them? Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, just rewind a little bit. I thought you were fucking with me because we just talked about it. You just got back home? Cool, dude. Glad you made it back home. Hey, Billabong, check this out, dude. There you go. Welcome back home, dude. Don't breathe that one in, Billabong, dude. Hopefully that will get some of these fucking bugs away from me. Nope, and here it comes. It just attracted them. See? Ow, it just flew right into my forehead. These fuckers can't see for shit, these beetles. Somebody told me they're blind, and I totally believe it. And they fly into these lights and they get all disoriented and they can't see shit. Stink beetles? Nah, these are, These are just regular beetles. And they're all horny right now, Bog, and they're all fucking, dude. And they're all doing it in under this porch. Moto Ghost. What's up, dude? It's crazy. Eventually it won't be beetle fucking season anymore, and it'll stop. I hear people talking. And this is the middle of nowhere. You shouldn't hear people talking. I don't know. I don't care. Detroit Drew, what's up, dude? Detroit Drew, you stream sniped us on the RV, right? You're purchasing an RV in June? Call Blade and see if he's down. You're seriously gonna purchase an RV in June? I'll go on it. Like, I'll promise to that right now, dude. That was you? Yeah, dude. Dude, I've been trying to get I started a GoFundMe for a fucking RV. Like, somehow there needs to be an RV, dude. Yeah, I'll definitely be on it. I would do my best to get Blade to come on it, but who knows if you would. Yeah, dude, if you get an RV, dude, and then I'll definitely go on it. We definitely could get me on it, and we definitely could get other people on it, dude. Now's the perfect time, dude. The weather's nice. Detroit Drew, if you would have asked me this last week, I would have been like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what's going to happen. Dude, I was facing a lot of charges, dude. But we're not facing charges anymore. So now you ask me that question, and it's awesome because it's like, I could totally go, dude. I could totally say yes to that. Moto goes, how far are my neighbors? Pretty far. So far that I shouldn't be hearing voices anywhere. It's not, and the road out there is not a road that anybody walks on, so. It might be someone's TV. So are you even remotely close to where your old place was? No, I'm about 20 miles away. I'm in the middle of nowhere in the country. We're in the country where nobody gives a shit if we stream. Fucking bug, dude. Did you just land on my leg? Cut it out. Yeah, you did. Get off. Beetles are insane. I was in Pittsburgh not too long ago. Stayed a weekend on the North Shore. North Shore is cool, dude. That's where the fucking baseball stadium is, and the gambling, and the prostitutes, and the strip clubs, and the drugs. Southside has drugs too, but that's where all the bars are. I was in Pittsburgh not too long ago. Yeah, fucking North Shore is alright. I like the South Side, dude, more than the North Side. North Side's fun though. Last time I was in Pittsburgh was on the RV. Had a couple good streams in Pittsburgh, but by the time we were in Pittsburgh, I was so ready to go home. Have you ever hung out on the east side, the more hipster area? Well, which side? We don't have a. I mean, we have the West End. So what would be the east side? Like Lawrenceville? Are you talking about? Would that be the east side? You said Lawrenceville, yeah. Because you know why I knew you were talking about Lawrenceville? Because you said hipster. And like Lawrenceville is this fucking like there's a big drug problem in Lawrenceville, but it was they did gentrification on Lawrenceville, so it's real hipster now. But there's still like this underlying seedy drug problem. Yeah, they were telling you about that? The hipster. Yeah, Detroit Morales. Yeah, Detroit Drew, he hung out with us on the RV, dude. He hooked us up with some weed. He's a cool dude. Oh. Yeah, dude, get a fucking RV, dude. I like, and I like I said, I can't speak for anybody else, but I know I would be on it, dude. Yeah, it would be great to get Blade on it, but honestly, I think Blade's retired. These bugs just keep falling, dude. Tone, I think, is retired. Lots of people are on Kick, dude, these days, Detroit. Lots of people are on Kick, so like I don't know, like other than me, like IP2 streamers that are on YouTube, not many left. Not many left, dude. Everybody's either quit or gone over to Kick. You know what I'm saying? Detroit, when am I going to start drinking again? When I won't legally get in trouble for doing it. You know, I'll never drink around my girlfriend ever again, or anything like that. If I ever do drink again, it'll be like when I'm on vacation somewhere by myself, like streaming. You know, I ever go on vacation with Magic, I won't be drinking. But it'll be way down the road when there's no legal trouble for it. We've had enough of legal trouble, dude. Okay, 3 arrests this year already, you know. 3 in under 2 months. That's too many, dude. You know, all because of booze. It's too much. It was too much stress on my household. It was too much stress on me. It was too much stress on Magic. Too much stress on us as a whole, as a team. So, oh man. Oh no, dude. Don't. There's a feud over. There's a feud between the Detroit dudes. No feud. That's funny, dude. Yeah. I didn't notice. My bad, dudes. Yeah, who knows? But in the meantime, we'll at least try to get some people on my on this stream to, you know. My landlord might come by one day and be on stream, but he's not insane like the crackheads are, but he's still cool. You guys are feuding. You guys are still feuding. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Sorry. Oh Lord. I'm so pissed off about tomorrow, dude. Let's see. We gotta go to our classes. Then we gotta go to CVS Pharmacy. Then we gotta go drop off some papers. And then we gotta go to Staples and print Dixie Rex photos. And then we gotta go to the grocery store to get food. Oh my God. It'll be fucking... Oh God, help me. It'll be 3 or 4 o'clock by the time I get home, dude. So, like, it'll be a solid, like, fucking 7 hours of running errands, dude. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know. We'll try to get a stream in tomorrow, guys, but, like, fuck. That's like a soul-sucking kind of a day. The whole thought of it is depressing. It's Monday on top of it as well. Yeah. Well, I'm so sick of these classes, man. It's too much to ask of anybody. It really is. They don't have to put you in IOP. They can put you in OP, which is outpatient. IOP is intensive outpatient. Intensive outpatient is 3 hours a day, 3 days a week. That is like a fucking part-time job, dude. I went to college and a full class of would be one night a week, 3 hours a day. That was a full class, 3 credits. This is like taking three credits. It's like taking 9 college credits of bullshit alcohol classes, dude. And it's 3 days a week. I can't accomplish fucking anything on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, dude. You'd be like, oh, it's better than jail. Yeah. But you know what's better? You know what else is better? Not going to these classes. Do I have random drug tests? I could have random drug tests, but I don't. I get drug tested at my alcohol classes. With color cards? No. If they want to test me, if they're on my probation, if they want to test me, they'll just test me, dude. But I don't get tested. I get tested at my alcohol classes. Yeah. Oh, it's so depressing thinking about it. I'm not gonna be so bummed out of shape as long as I get everything done and I don't have I get everything done successfully, and there's no, no more bullshit, no more like no redos, no going back to places like. Actually, as long as CVS has my medication, I'll be in a good mood. They just better have my shit, dude. Is there other people taking alcohol classes? Yeah. It varies. Like, we have different amount of people all the time because, like, people go to jail, people skip classes, new people get added. Like, it's never the same. But tomorrow I should have like anywhere between 3 and 6 people. Yeah. It's so boring too, dude. Like, and it's not that like the therapists there are like, they're fine. It's like just talking to someone for 3 fucking hours is so difficult, dude. And talking about drugs and alcohol and recovery is just so boring to me anyway. It's like, yeah. I know I don't. It's like, I know I need to not drink. Yeah. It's like, well, let's really think about why you shouldn't drink. I don't want to. I don't want to drink. I'm not going to drink. I can't drink. I get it. Like, analyzing it to the point where you realize this and you realize that. It's really just mundane to me because I look at it like this. Why does the sun come up? Who cares? It just does. I don't need to waste my time scientifically understanding why it comes up. It does every day. I don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know I don't have to drink. Well, why? Who gives a fuck? I get it. I can't. I'm an asshole when I'm drunk. I can't stop drinking until I'm blacked out. I get it. I don't need to know all the underlying fucking Beatles. I don't need to know all the underlying reasons and psychoanalyze it and Beetle, get out of here, dude. I'm gonna accidentally end up crushing one of these things. Well, get out from behind my chair. Stop crying and just drink. Yeah, that's the worst idea I've ever heard. Yeah, why don't I just get arrested and ruin my life? No, I will have a drink when I will not get in trouble for it. Okay? Don't rush me. Okay? When I'm not staying with my girlfriend and I won't get in any legal trouble, I probably will have a drink. I don't know. Drinking doesn't mean getting arrested. For you, dude. I got arrested 3 times this year. I didn't do anything wrong except be drunk. So, how long do I have before I can drink? I don't. It's not gonna be that long. I don't know exactly, but it's not that long. Don't be drunk in public, Attila. You don't even know. You don't even know what you're talking about. I wasn't drunk in public. Do you even know what I was charged with? Do you think I was charged with being drunk in public? Okay. The court cases are over now, so I can tell you. But you tell me if this sounds like being drunk in public, smartass. Okay. The first case, I was charged with assault, assault, felony, one felony, and then reckless endangerment. And then in another case, I was charged with assault. I was charged with burglary, felony burglary, and then malicious destruction of property. In the third case, I was charged with malicious destruction of property. Again. Against who? My neighbors. See why I go? See why I go? I go to jail when I drink. And that was just in 2 months, dude. No, it was in under 2 months. All those arrests. It was ridiculous. It cost me money. It cost me a lot of money, and that's another reason why I could use an RV trip. I need to make some of this fucking lawyer money back. Like pronto, dude. Your neighbor has to get a booze machine to turn, or the breath thing for his car. It's my own fault. Who cares whose fucking fault it is, dick face? We weren't talking about whose fault it was. We were talking about why I can't drink. Okay. You know what's your fault? Let's not talk about what's your fault, Attila Rancid. It's your fault that fucking nothing you say is relevant or funny. You're wasted right now because you're not a well, good for you, dude. I don't give a shit. My prescription medication's way better than your goddamn booze anyway. You don't make stupid choices. No, you idiot. You can't drink as much as me. You think you're fucking awesome? You're obviously not fucking drunk enough because you're still typing and making sense, dude. So you obviously aren't an alcoholic. You just get drunk. You're not blacked out, fucking talking like an asshole. Obviously, I can tell just by how coherent and... Don't give me that shit. You drink more, you drink till you're out. No, well, good for you that you don't turn into an asshole. Okay, kudos to you, dude. Okay, I'm not in control of what happens to me when I'm drunk. If everybody left me alone, see, maybe people leave you alone, Attila Rancid. People don't leave me alone when I'm drunk, dude. They're always fucking with me, and that's the worst time to fuck with somebody when they're drunk. You know, like I could be drunk right now. Look, nobody's around. If I was drunk right now, what trouble could I cause? You know, maybe fall on my face a little bit. maybe accidentally break something that I own. Okay, but like maybe be a little too loud. But like it's not a problem until people fuck with, you know what I mean? When people fuck with you when you're drunk. I do turn into an asshole. I just don't rob people. I didn't rob anybody, dummy. Do you know what burglary is, stupid? You don't even know what burglary is, dummy. You think that that's robbery? No, robbery is robbery. That's why robbery is called robbery and burglary is called burglary. I was accused of kicking someone's door in. I didn't rob anybody. I was accused and the charge was dropped because I didn't kick anybody. I didn't rob anybody. I was accused of kicking someone's door in and assaulting them. Now, it has nothing to do with dude, you're dumb. You're dumb, dude. I'm not talking to you anymore. You're stupid. I met a dude in jail that used to inject booze into his veins. That's weird. Motley Crue said they used to do that. Maybe you met a dude who was ripping off the Nikki Sixx, Tommy Lee story, because Motley Crue told that story. Breaking and entering Billabong, yeah, I think that's more what he's talking about. Burglary has nothing to do with stealing. Jeff Anderson, dude, just stopping by to say hi. What's up, dude? Jeff Anderson, you're named after, or you're not named after him, but you have the same name as the dude from Clerks. That was such a good movie, dude. And Clerks 2. I think they made a Clerks 3, but I didn't see that. I really would like to. I just don't watch movies anymore. It's really tough. It's my real name too. Ah, cool, dude. 14 hours in my pink granny dress, dude. Yeah, but you've been watching for 14 hours. Of course I'm in my, what am I supposed to do? I've been sitting here doing long streams, dude. Has it been 14 hours? No, it hasn't, dude. How long is this stream for? It's only been 9. You're adding on time, dude. You're exaggerating. Don't worry until I'm going to bed. Okay? Oh, Jeff Anderson's just it's just a common name. Uh-huh. Well, good. You left for hours at a time. Look at you. Okay, I'm going to bed. Shut the fuck up, Tilla Rancid. Yeah, you could always, Jeff Anderson, you could always pull that, right? It was the other Jeff. There's just so many of you. Content, where's my milk jug? I'll show you. I'll show you and then we'll go to bed. Oh. Ow, I almost tripped over my fucking battery pack. Dun dun dun. It's right there. We're gonna need that. There we go. We're gonna need that pre-bed. Alright, God bless you guys, dude. I'm going to bed. I have to get up at like fucking 7 o'clock. I have to run around like an asshole. I have to sit in these boring ass fucking excuse me, alcohol classes. Okay. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, sweet dreams to you, dude, I guess. You know? Ugh. Have a good night, Jeff Anderson. You too, dude. Everybody have a good night. Hopefully we won't be so fucking soul sucked that we can't stream tomorrow, but it's very possible that that might happen. We'll see what happens. If you know, we'll stream on Tuesday. We'll stream eventually, dude. Only cans. Good night, good night, good night. Paul, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Everybody, good night. Good night, good night.